welcome to Real Estate Investing in Canada. Now, this is the first and most comprehensive program of its kind in Canada, and alongside myself and others on the team, you really are embarking on an amazing journey of discovery and of learning about investing in real estate. The path that we're going to show you to follow is really practical and quite pragmatic in its approach to building your financial future through investing in real estate, and we want to make sure we're doing it the right way. Now, we're going to walk you through the process of becoming a strategic and sophisticated investor, one who understands how to effectively mitigate risk and to maximize your results and, of course, your profits. Now, by following the steps that we're going to outline here for you, which, by the way, are the same steps that I and thousands of other strategic investors have followed throughout the years, you'll in fact be setting yourself up to achieve your real estate goals and hopefully your financial dreams. Since 1992, this system has been followed by literally thousands of everyday Canadians who wanted to take responsibility for creating their financial future and having real estate play a role in that. And as you'll see, the program and the steps are current and they're applicable regardless of where you're located. We've also expanded some segments as necessary to assist you in staying ahead of the changing and evolving real estate market. After all, real estate is dynamic and it is ever changing. It's not just static. This real estate investing in Canada system and the process applies to all levels of real estate investors, and it's really designed to produce profitable results through the good times, the bad times, and actually even the incredibly average times. Specifically, it really is all you need so that when times are great, you won't get overly excited or speculative. And when times are not so good or even bad, you won't be fearful and you'll be equipped to take the right action steps to keep moving forward in seeing and creating the opportunities that you need. And as importantly, when times are just right or in what is often called the Goldilocks zone, you'll know exactly what to do. Many of the segments we're going to be guiding you through are interactive by their nature, but at all times we suggest you make notes. Stop the video to capture your thoughts and your ideas. And of course, that's just one of the many advantages to having this learning program at your fingertips in this format. Every step that we share with you has been proven, and I want to encourage you to take the time to listen closely to each of these steps. As I said, it's the first program of its kind, and by the end, you will in fact have the knowledge you need to feel confident in taking action based on your plan to build and grow your real estate portfolio. For some, this program may actually seem like we're asking you to tap the brakes of getting started or getting to your next deal. And in some ways, that may actually be the case, but it's only because we don't want you to miss any of the steps. As investors, when the market is very hot, we can get very excited and actually overly confident. And when the market isn't going in our direction, we can get, well, too fearful. Either of these scenarios can lead to mistakes. And our intention is to support you in being methodical and of following a process that, quite frankly, will make your real estate portfolio kind of boring. Yeah, that's right, I said boring. There's other ways to get excitement. Jump out of an airplane. We want our real estate to be boring. So mitigating risks by not making unnecessary mistakes will save or actually earn you tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'm not exaggerating when I share that many thousands of investors applied this exact program and by following these steps have transacted more than $5.5 billion. Yes, with a B, dollars of property using the guidance that we're providing here. And that's just a number of people who have actually sent in and told us what they purchased. This number is accurate because we track it and we keep tabs on it, but we know it's far, far understated. So this is all to say that investors who learn this foundational system also learn to refine, to redefine and adapt so that when there is a market shift, they're prepared for it because there will be a market shift. There always is. And you're about to discover things such as exactly how to identify markets with a future, not just a past, how to identify what cities and neighborhoods you should be investing in, as well as where and why you shouldn't be investing in some of the others. The one thing that this program isn't about is generalities. It will outline the critical questions that you're going to have to ask yourself and answer before buying a property. Now, some of you may be wondering about investing in your own backyard. And while that is, in fact, often the case, it's just as often that investors discover that their city or their neighborhood is just not the right place to invest. But the good news is, when you follow a proven system, you realize you're not limited to your own backyard. So remember this, your job is to make your money work harder for you than you work for your money. And let that be one of your guiding mantras. And that may exclude your backyard. Okay, for some, the guiding questions will seem a little irregular. And that said, these questions have been developed from the mistakes and the missteps that many have made along their journey, and we want to make sure that you don't make those same mistakes. The most successful investors have learned and now know how to stand on the shoulders of those who have gone before them. Why start and make the mistakes that we've already made? And I've made many of them, trust me. In this program, we're going to show you how to choose the properties in the right location and then to analyze them right down to the very last detail. We're going to show you how to treat your real estate investing like a business so that you maximize your returns on your money and, as importantly, on your time. Knowing how to define what real estate cycle a regional market is in and what tactic is the best to use in any given cycle is going to help you maximize your financial gains, and as importantly, it's going to help you minimize your risks. And we're even going to guide you in how to get your offers accepted in any market conditions, whether it's a hot market, a quiet market, or even one of those Goldilocks markets that are right in the middle. Now, along the way, one of the most important topics is in regards to financing, learning how to get and to prepare to have your bank say yes to your financing, knowing the questions to ask and what qualities to look for in choosing the right banker or the right mortgage broker will often mean the difference between getting your deals done or actually hitting the financing wall. We're going to explain in detail exactly how to have the banks and your mortgage brokers be on your side to get the deals done effectively and efficiently in a way that supports you in achieving your goals. So, when it comes to maximizing income and minimizing expenses, there are many strategies around making a profit. However, they're not always as obvious as many think. So in addition to all of what I've been sharing here, there's one other important topic, and that is that we need to consider how to have fun along the way. Because frankly, human beings like to have fun doing what they do, and that comes from having success, making a difference, and of course, scoring financial points along the way. And if you have more fun and know how to win, you'll do more of it. And on the other hand, as we've often seen, if it becomes a burden, you're more likely to stop investing or stop following the process and begin cutting corners. And that is where mistakes get made. We want to support you in having the success you're looking for. Ultimately, this program is a step-by-step, methodical, pragmatic approach, and it's designed specifically to create questions and then to answer them. So be sure to write your questions down, make sure you're prepared to get them answered as you go along, and then watch and listen to how they're answered through different areas of the system as you listen to the various modules. Don't be overly concerned if you don't quite get a particular section. It will all become very clear as you work through the steps of the program, as each step is really interconnected. It's been said that the measure of success is not whether you have a tough job and problem to deal with, but whether it's the same problem you had last year and the year before, or even the year before that. So if your goal is to create a financially certain future and you've determined that investing in real estate is a way to get you to that goal, then hopefully you've also determined that you don't have to figure it out all on your own, but you can actually lean on others to avoid the mistakes or at least lower the number of mistakes. Here's what we've discovered in training and coaching thousands of real estate investors. Some people love excitement in real estate. They love excitement in investing. And while there are many things to be excited about, like finding the right deal, other types of excitement leads to chaos. For example, negotiating deals with the intention of trying to steal a property from the vendor. I'm going to raise capital, and as long as I'm making money, then it's all good. My point is that if you chase the excitement, you will create the chaos that comes with it. If you create chaos, you'll spend your time fighting fires. You'll have less time for your family, your friends, your fun, your community, or whatever it is that you want to spend more time on. The thing to consider and to understand is that chaos can be avoided, or at least limited, by having a process and of following a system that you're about to learn. Ask yourself, what do you want real estate to provide you? For me, I would answer that question as I want my real estate to provide monthly income in the future in the form of passive rental income and or a capital gain. I want to increase my net worth based on real estate I own in the right neighborhoods and in the right cities. More than 20 years later, and having worked with literally thousands of investors, I can tell you it is an up and down journey sometimes. But in the context of creating long-term sustainable wealth, which is what you're trying to do, real estate works. This is why for many like you, this program will be the fork in the road that you take and will make all the difference. It is why we're so excited about the journey you're about to embark on. You know, recent data from the Scotia Bank shows that 72% of Canadians have no financial plan and 48.5% are 2 paychecks away from the financial crisis. So listen, you don't need to be part of those statistics. You can create a financial plan and you can get further and further away from being 2 paychecks away from a financial crisis. So let's set that up. Take the time to walk this path on your journey to learning how to create a financially certain future, investing in real estate the right way. Build a stable and a sustainable financial foundation of real estate, one that you're confident in and that you're very proud of. As you will discover in this program, and as Napoleon Hill is quoted as saying, all great truths are simple and they're easily understood. If they're not, then they're not great truths. That's all why we've had tens of thousands of graduates who have transacted many billions of dollars in real estate deals that have been built or bought in Canada based on this very program. And last but not least, Jim Rohn once said, you can't hire someone else to do your push-ups for you. So as you go through this program, you're going to learn the steps that you can take to find the people for your team, the partners or the professionals that can help you guide and support you. But at the end of the day, you've got to take action. You have to follow through, and that's why this program is so amazing. The team and I are going to walk you through the exercises and give you the exact steps to take when something occurs, whatever that something may be, so that when you're actually doing your push-ups, it's going to feel a lot easier. So, welcome to the Real Estate Investing in Canada program. Enjoy your journey.